tough guy DJ Entice.
Your girl Supa Cindy, and live in the studio, yes, girl, power her.
Hey.
It's your girl Ester Dean. Oh no, I'm in radio DJ. It's your girl Ester Dean live on it. Well, anyway.
There you go.
Ester Dean, I've known of your music and your talents for so long, and it's so amazing to have you in here.
Well, thank you. I never got to come here. I wasn't big enough, but now I am.
Yeah, your record. But I loved your record.
You know, it didn't do. But you know what? If I would have kept on doing the artist thing, I know I would have been in here. But I love it. I get to bring new stuff.
Exactly.
Songland.
Exactly.
Yes. And for those listening, Ester Dean had a song with Chris Brown. Drop it low, low, drop it low. Everyone knows the song.
Right.
Because it played at every party I went to, so they're aware. Entice, you're the DJ on South Beach and everything.
I always play that record. Yeah,
do you play Gucci Man, You Don't Love Me?
Sometimes.
Me too.
Sometimes.
But then I started songwriting, and then so I wrote a lot of songs that just ain't got me on it.
And speaking of songwriting, Songland.
Yes,
the new show. So
Yes.
let's talk about Songland and the whole creativity vibe of the show.
So it basically where a songwriter can have a song come off the street. You don't have to be able to be a great singer, which singing is good, so you can sell your song.
Right.
But you come right off the street, send your songs in, and they have 11 episodes, and they have 11 huge artists. Like you have Jonas Brothers, Will.i.am, you have Megan Trainor, John Legend.
John Legend.
Yeah. So you get to 4 people get to pitch their song to this artist, and the thing is, like, as a songwriter, I send songs in, and they say, Esther, I like it, and they can say no. On this show, you don't say no. They've already signed up to say they're taking one of these songs.
So they've agreed that they have, and they're going to make it their song?
Own. Yeah, they're going to shoot videos for it.
That's
they're going to put it
crazy.
out. Like, we heard Will.i.am's new song, Be Nice. That was on the radio. Oh my God. It's what I wish I had when I had to fight for it.
You know, like when you hear a new show is coming and you're like, oh my God, another one. But when I heard about Songland, I'm like, whoever thought of that angle?
Yeah.
Dope. Like,
and it's Dave Stewart, so he's part of the group Eurythmics, so Sweet Dreams.
Eurythmics.
So he always wrote songs for people too. So he just I think it's been 4 years that they pitched it to me, and then they went to Ryan Tedder and Shane McAnally, and we sat there and I was like, well, how does this work? And they was like, no, we're gonna have people sing to you. I'm like, are you sure? Because I know what it feels like to be in the studio, and I don't know how fun that is, But they really put that together. Like, I watch it. It comes on tonight, but I watch it, and I'm like, this is a good show.
So let me get this straight. So a songwriter goes into there and pitches their song. Can all songwriters sing, though?
Most of them.
Oh, okay.
Most all songwriters can sing. Because we all started off wanting to be artists, writing songs, and then somebody told you could sell them, and then you're like, well, cash me out.
Let's talk about your journey. Like, okay, so you're an artist and a songwriter, but you've written for a huge artist. Like, where originally are you from?
Oklahoma. So
how does a girl from Oklahoma who could write songs out of a sudden starts writing for Rihanna? And I know it wasn't all of a sudden.
It wasn't.
But how does that? It was?
No, it wasn't. It totally wasn't. First of all, okay, so I went from Oklahoma. My mom moved us to Nebraska, and Nebraska had a music scene. Like, it was rappers, and they would let me sing on their hooks. So that's how I got my free studio time. And I kind of really fell in love with the studio. And I think everybody starts in love with the studio first. Yeah. They love the culture of going to the studio and then seeing all your friends, everybody singing, everybody creative. That's my friend outside. He's a singer. So we kind of get in love with the culture and seeing people the same every day. Like, who wants to do the same thing no matter if people think you're crazy, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So then from Oklahoma to Nebraska, then I drove myself to Atlanta.
Okay.
I met Tricky Stewart, met Polo the Don, met Jazzy
you
Faye.
met the people that you
and
needed
that's what
to
I'm
meet.
saying. That was weird. Like, how did I meet Tricky? I met Tricky at a Gap Band concert
Really?
with Catherine Bruton of BMI. I met BMI her because I was going to be an artist, and they took me up to her office. I met Polo sitting in Jazzy Faye's studio. I met Jazzy Faye because Tricky sent me over there to work with him.
Wow.
So
Everything was a line.
It was a line
for you.
And
It was
then
your
Polo
God's
took
plan
me
for
to
you.
Jimmy. He took me to Jimmy Iovine, and then from there,
No big deal.
Right.
Jimmy Iovine, who's that?
And then Katy Perry worked with me because Rihanna was working with me. Rihanna worked with me because Chris was
Girl.
working with me. Chris worked with me because Polo was working with me. So it's just like, humble beginnings, but aligning myself and always staying in balance. And then it didn't pop off till I watched The Secret and like learned how to use my mind and stop being so negative. Because I was negative. I probably was really negative. But I learned how to stop that and start seeing my future in a different kind of way. And then from that, I watched The Secret, and then all of a sudden I met Polo, and then Polo took me to Jimmy in LA, and I stayed there. And they just paid for everything.
Okay.
And they paid for everything. I was broke, so they paid for everything.
They had to. Hello. They didn't have to, but
They had to. I wasn't gonna live in LA like that.
When it comes to songwriting, what do you reach for when you're in the studio? Like, where do you get your creativity from? What inspires like a song for you? Or is it just like, okay, I'm gonna write a song for Rihanna today. Let me just get in that.
See, that wouldn't be fun. I think if I was a real songwriter and a songwriter who did it as a job, I wouldn't have fun. I would have probably dropped out a long time ago. But I do it for my own self, my therapy, my own fun. Like right now, I haven't probably wrote songs in like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. It's getting long, Stephanie.
So they're accumulating. Like
I hope, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you like I said, I get a crush, or I like somebody, or I have these emotions, and I just write the songs. But I like weird beats, and I like weird sounds. So the moment it starts saying like feeling boring, I'll just be like, no, thank you. But I just write because I hear noises in my head. So you know how people say they hear voices, I hear songs completely in my head. So I'm supposed to do something with it.
Have you ever written a song and then heard the artist add something or change something? You're like, why did they change it? Like didn't agree with their, remake of it.
Well,
Can you tell us how?
See, this is the thing. You're not supposed to change it. Like when you write a song for somebody, they are not supposed to change
do they?
it. Well, they might change it by like, let's do something simple. Just if they say, "Come here, rude boy, boy, can you get it up?" If they would have said, "Come here, rude boy, 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 get it up," it would have messed it up.
Right.
And sometimes they will. They be like, "Oh no, I added another word," and I'm like, "That syllable wise, that don't work. Melody wise, don't change nothing. Do what I said." No, but no, it will mess up the whole song if they don't follow the music pattern.
And with you saying "Rude Boy," you wrote that song
Yes,
for Rihanna.
I did write that song.
And the video was so fire.
That was my first hit. So it was just like you learn to appreciate artists who you give songs to and they run. That's their life. Like once I realized what an artist's life was, it just wasn't for me. I was like, I don't like this part. Like I completely don't like it. It's like I get it. Get on a people go away from their families, they go away from their friends, and most of them have to take all their friends. That means the budget went up. But I was just like, I like giving people songs because I have so many of them. It's not like I just write an R&B song. I write crazy amount of songs. So they're all not going on my album if I had an album. And I can't be that artist. I can't be the Katy Perry. I can't be the Rihanna. I don't want to. If I write Rude Boy, that is straight for her. That's not for me. I wouldn't sing that as an artist, and I wouldn't sing what I would write for Mary. It's just not my kind of thing. But I write country. So I'm not going to do a country album. So then what do you do with all these songs that's in your head? You sell them. Just like you sell drugs. What? But
you can't keep all your inventory.
You can't keep all your inventory. You got to sell that. No, anyway. What?
So the real question then is, have you ever written a song for somebody and then you hear them do their version of it and then you say, ooh, you hit that key wrong? You don't got to say any names or anything if it's ever happened, but I'm just curious.
Well, because like some of the songs that I do, I can't even sing those things because it's studio songs, and some of the like lines you be like, ooh, you got up there. Like not even like she did it wrong. Katie sings the mess out of Fireworks, right?
You wrote Fireworks?
Yeah, but I can't understand how she's getting up in those keys. I'm like, that was crazy. We should have wrote that like one step down. And I'll be like, good for you. And I wrote Sierra's new song, Think About You, and she has to sing that. She got to sing that whole thing in falsetto.
Wow.
Girl, name some of the songs you sang, because right now you're saying fire. I love those.
Cindy's like, whoa.
Fireworks. I'm a fan. I honor you.
No, but it's so funny because one time people be like, Esther's a flop. I'm like, bitch, check the record.
Okay.
But
the
anyway,
receipts
is very well in the pocket. But it's like Rihanna's What's My Name? Where Have You Been? Rude Boy, Talk That Talk. Selena Gomez, Come and Get It. Super Bass, Fireworks. Little Freak by Usher. Nobody knows I wrote that.
I didn't
Like,
know.
it's so many. Sex Therapy by Robin Thicke. Nobody knows I wrote that song.
Wow.
It's so many, like, Sierra's, what was it? If that boy don't love me, now.
I don't know.
Like, throw your hands up in the air if you know you love.
I know
I used to
that
love
part.
that song. But just so many, Mr. Know-It-All by Kelly Clarkson. Nobody knows that I'm writing. You know? They
Gosh,
like,
girl.
oh, she's a one-hit wonder. You wonder. Like, ain't nothing that, you know, but it's
Right.
fun because
Joke's on them.
yeah, you don't want to
Right.
like, you got to have a different kind of life to be an artist. You know, you don't get to go outside. You don't get to talk.
You get the best of both parts
Yeah.
because you get to hear your songs on the radio
Yes, you do.
still, and that you're like, that's my song, and you get to have when you don't want to be bothered, you're behind the scenes and nobody bothers you.
Well, they say
Or
I
if you
like to
wanna
say
go-
hi to people, but I don't like the way that artists have to like kind of hide.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference between being free and hiding. And now I got Songland, and now
I was gonna
Songland.
say Songland now you can't go to Target anymore because
Yes, I
people are gonna
can.
recognize you.
Yes, I can.
Everyone's gonna be after you now.
I'm like, aisle 3 is where I got this tied. If that's what you asking me, go there. But no, I'm friendly anyway. So, but because I'm not famous, I get to live my life. It's not a famous thing. I'm respected, you know, but I don't have to be famous.
Right.
Because that's just, I don't understand it. Just like you like me
That's
because
dope,
you
though.
know my name is that don't mean nothing. But if you respect me, you say, "Oh, she did this, she did that, she did that." I respect her. You know.
So Songland has 11 episodes, which means 11 hit records are coming out of this show. That's huge.
Crazy. It's huge. Like where you know, if you go on a TV show and you sing, they'll give you some money, right? But by then you gotta give taxes, you gotta give it to your lawyers.
Leave with nothing.
You leave with nothing. But you on Songland you write a song and that's your song. So you get what a song lasts for 70 years. So you got the publishing on a Black Eyed Peas song and you just walked off the street.
So how do they get on the show? Like, because I know season 2, season
one
1 is
is
already
over,
over.
yeah.
So 2 is
And we're
going to
just praying
come.
for 2.
How does a songwriter from Miami listening to this interview right now?
They have
How do they
Songland
do it?
casting, and you literally sing in songs. And they even had one guy, I don't know if he made it on the show where you can see him. He came on twice. Because no matter what, you can send in all songs. It's like, and then they just take it and try to place it on the artist they have. Like we have Hobbs and Shaw, that's the Fast and Furious spinoff.
Okay.
So we put
that
songs in
movie's
there.
fire. Gonna be fire.
Got the winner of that episode got a song in the movie. How do you get a song in a movie?
And that movie's gonna
That's-
be
Yeah.
That's huge.
You know how hard it is to get a song in a movie?
Really.
Like,
Entire.
good
And a
Lord.
franchise like that too.
So in this, you know, so they are giving people opportunities that you're not going to
wouldn't get.
You just
Right.
you won't get it. Like some of these people I haven't even worked with. Like I never worked with Kelsey Ballerina or Old Dominion. And yeah, I worked with Will I Am, but I ain't had no songs to single with
Yeah.
them. So some of these people getting things that we don't even have.
Right.
So
And
Jonas
Tice,
Brothers.
I think you and I need to like on our breaks or whatever.
Write a
we
song.
can start
Write a
writing a song
That'd
together.
be
We could
so
be a
dope.
duo, right? It doesn't
You
have to
can
be
do it.
single.
You can do
I think
it.
we need to write a
We
song.
can try. We can try.
But that's
I'ma
the
try.
fun
We can
part.
try.
You can try.
Right.
And like somebody who like, I want to write a song. I never wrote a song in my life, but I'm going to go in the studio, I'm going to write a song, and I'm going to come to Songland. That is possible.
That show is
know.
dope.
That's no, I promise you.
I'm gonna watch The Secret.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna start
Yes.
writing songs.
Exactly. Now
So
you, the pattern.
Songland comes on Tuesday nights, NBC, 9 o'clock.
It's possible.
That show is
know.
dope.
That's no, I promise you.
I'm gonna watch The Secret. That I'm gonna start
Yes.
writing songs.
Exactly. Now
So
you, the pattern.
Songland comes on Tuesday nights, NBC, 9 o'clock.
It's possible.
That show is
know.
dope.
That's no, I promise you.
I'm gonna watch The Secret. That I'm gonna start writing songs.
Exactly. Now
So
you, the pattern.
Songland comes on Tuesday nights, NBC, 9 o'clock.
It's possible.
That show is
know.
dope.
That's no, I promise you.
I'm gonna watch The Secret. That I'm gonna start writing songs.
Exactly. Now
So
you, the pattern.
Songland comes on Tuesday nights, NBC, 9 o'clock.
It's possible.
That show is
know.
dope.
That's no, I promise you.
I'm gonna watch The Secret. That I'm gonna start writing songs.
Exactly. Now
So
you, the pattern.
Songland comes on Tuesday nights, NBC, 9 o'clock.
It's possible.
That show is
know.
dope.
That's no, I promise you.
I'm gonna watch The Secret. That I'm gonna start writing songs.
Exactly. Now
So
you, the pattern.
Songland comes on Tuesday nights, NBC, 9 o'clock.
It's possible.
That show is
know.
dope.
That's no, I promise you.
I'm gonna watch The Secret. That I'm gonna start writing songs.
Exactly. Now
So
you, the pattern.
Songland comes on Tuesday nights, NBC, 9 o'clock.
It's possible.
That show is
know.
dope.
That's no, I promise you.
I'm gonna watch